All right, Shalom. First and foremost, as always, I want to give all the praise, honor, and glory to Yahweh, Bahashim, Yahweh Shai, Bahashim Rakaha Kodash. Double honor to the apostles and elders of Great Millstone that taught us this truth through the Holy Spirit. And as always, I would like to give a special peace and blessings and salutations to the Lord's elect. All right, I'm the brother Zion, and I'm going to read this article for you brothers. The brother Gabar in the camp sent this to the chat. So I thought, I'd just read it for you brothers. It's not going to be long. And it says, too fat to fight. All right. It says 10,000 U.S. Army soldiers are now too obese to serve. And a quarter of young men can't even qualify. All right. So you have the U.S. Army, all right, which is one of the branches of the military. OK, they basically have an obese problem. They're too fat to fight. OK, and that's a sign of America, Babylon the Great in itself, man. OK, that's a sign alone that America is fallen to the point where your army, which is known, the army, the military, the navy, and etc., which was once upon a time known to be the greatest army on, the greatest military in the world. Now they're saying that your soldiers are too fat to fight. And a quarter of your young men can't even qualify, man. Why? Because the American diet is basically hot garbage. And that's what these men are consuming, the American diet. And these different branches of the military. This one in particular, the army. Okay? This place has been known to fill you with GMOs and not a healthy diet. Okay, so let's read the article. This was actually this came out today. All right, or yesterday, because today's the 5th. So it reads, if another country wanted to invade and take over the United States, it would be really easy to do so right now because of a growing number of American soldiers is too fat to fight. Okay, this country is obese, man. Most Babylonians are obese. It says, blaming the Wuhan Corona CV. Let me be careful. All right, the CV-19 pandemic for the military's obesity problem. The Associated Press reported that in the army branch of the military alone, nearly 10,000 active duty soldiers developed obesity between February 2019 and June 2021. Because of this, nearly 25% of army troops are now too big to do their jobs. So they're trying to blame it on the CV, which that's really not an excuse, because if you in the military, okay, you're supposed to stay in shape. All right, if you're in the military, you're supposed to stay in shape. Okay, so you can't blame it on the CV, man. Hold on one second, brothers. Okay, just making sure because I'm at work right now, so lucky it. It says the situation is not much different in the Navy and in the Marines. Too much sitting inside during lockdowns, eating genetically modified slop food has left service members in the military in poorer shape than the average civilian in a foreign country where GMOs and other garbage are not a part of the food supply. So not only is it the army, but it says different branches like the Navy and the Marines, man. Okay? And this is a sign that America, Babylon the Great, is falling. Your military, which is basically your protection, is too damn fat to fight. And like they said, if another country wanted to come and invade this place, it'll be easy. Like Red Dawn, them different troops was to come into this place, they kick these troops' ass, man. And that's why the scriptures say, how has Babylon become a desolation among the nations? And this place is done, man. Let's get that real quick. We know ultimately that Babylon is going to come a desolation from the thermonuclear missiles. All right. But this, I mean, your troops can't even stay in shape, man. You know? Jeremiah chapter 50 and verse 23. Jeremiah 50 and 22. A sound of battle is in the land and of great destruction. Okay? A sound of battle is in the land and of great destruction. That's that war talk. All right? How is the hammer of the whole earth cut asunder and broken? How has Babylon become a desolation among the nations? All right? And it's because your military is becoming weak. All right? Your military is becoming weak, man. The brother Gabar also posted a video in our chat that the one of the Iranian leaders said the United States is becoming weaker. And they failed to gather these Middle Eastern nations against Iran. They failed to do that because Babylon is becoming weaker. And you see it. This is one example right here. Your fucking military is fat, man, and obese and weak. And the Lord is weakening you, man, because you're getting ready to be taken down through the spirit and power of Yahweh Ba'ashem Yahweh Shai. It says, I have laid a snare for thee, and thou wert also taken, O Babylon, and thou was not aware. Thou art found and art also caught, because thou hast striven against the Lord. The Lord hath opened his armory, and hath brought forth the weapons of his indignation. For this is the work of the Lord of hosts in the land of the Chaldeans. And that's those nuclear missiles. The Lord's weapons of his indignation is those nukes, man. You got China getting together with Russia and Iran and North Korea and all these other nations is to destroy this place. And these other nations could smell that you weak as hell, man. They ain't afraid of you. These other nations are not afraid of you, man. Okay? Ain't afraid of you little punk Edomites, man, this military, man. Revelation chapter 17 and verse 16. And the 10 horns which thou sawest upon the beast, these shall hate the whore, and shall make her desolate, and shall eat her flesh. Okay, Salakia. Revelation 17 and 16. And the 10 horns which thou sawest upon the beast, these shall hate the whore, and shall eat her, and shall make her desolate and naked, and shall eat her flesh, and burn her with fire. Okay? So these nations ain't playing, man. These nations are not playing through the spirit and power of Yahweh Ba'ashem Yahweh Shai. All right? So your army, your navy, your marines, it says all of you guys are too fat. You sat up during these lockdowns and you got fat. And you ate GMOs, and now they're doing a study saying your ass is too fat to fight. Call Allah Yahweh Ba'ashem Yahweh Shai. And when Yahweh Shai comes back, he gonna destroy all these damn military branches, man. Every last one of them. With that, I'm gonna say shalom.